Did you know the average cost of owning a car is a staggering $8,469 per year? That's right, per year. Now let's break down that figure. It's not just about the initial purchase or the monthly payments. There are hidden costs that we often overlook. Let's start with insurance. Depending on your location, driving record, and the type of car, insurance can cost you anywhere from a few hundred to a couple of $1,000s annually. Then, there's fuel. With the constant fluctuations in gas prices, budgeting for fuel can be a nightmare. The average American spends about $2,000 on gas each year, and that's not even counting the extra trips to the coffee shop or the spontaneous road trips. Now, let's talk maintenance. From oil changes to tire rotations, brake replacements to unexpected repairs, maintaining a car is like having a pet. It needs regular checkups and occasional pampering. This can easily add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. And finally, depreciation. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, its value starts to drop like a rock in a pond. In fact, most cars lose about 20% of their value in the first year alone. Now let's put it into perspective. The median household income in the US is around $68,000. That means, on average, about 12% of your annual income could go towards just owning a car. That's a significant chunk of your hard-earned money. So when you add it all up, the cost of owning a car can be quite a shock to the system. It's like having a second mortgage, but without the benefit of building equity. So, is owning a car really worth that huge chunk of your hard-earned money? But wait, there's more. That $8,469 doesn't even begin to cover the hidden costs of owning a car. Let's dive deeper into the rabbit hole. Picture this. You've just bought your shiny new car, and you're ready to hit the road. But hold on a second. Where are you going to park it? Parking isn't free, you know. Whether it's a monthly parking pass at work or the meter on the street, those dollars are going to start adding up. And don't forget about the tolls. If you live in a city, you're probably going to have to pay to use certain roads or bridges. But the costs don't stop there. Time, the one commodity we can't get back. Consider the hours spent on car maintenance, changing the oil, replacing the tires, fixing that mysterious rattle in the engine. Not to mention the time spent driving. According to a study, the average American spends about 100 hours a year commuting. That's over 4 full days. And here's the kicker. Owning a car doesn't just cost you money and time, it also has an environmental cost. Cars are a major contributor to air pollution, which can lead to a whole host of health issues. Plus, there's the health cost due to lack of physical activity. If you're always driving, you're not walking, biking, or getting other forms of exercise. So let's tally it all up. We have the upfront cost of the car, the ongoing costs like gas and insurance, the hidden costs like parking and tolls, the time cost of maintenance and driving, the environmental cost of pollution, and the health cost from lack of physical activity. Now, all these costs are starting to add up, aren't they? It's not just about the sticker price on the car, it's about all the other costs that come along with it. So before you sign on that dotted line, consider all the hidden costs of owning a car. Now that we've seen the real cost of owning a car, let's explore some wallet-friendly alternatives. First up, public transportation. Cities worldwide offer a range of options from buses and trams to subways and ferries. The average monthly cost of a public transit pass is around $75, a fraction of a car payment, insurance and gas. Plus, you get to sit back, relax, and let someone else do the driving. Next, consider biking. It's not just for fitness enthusiasts. With the average cost of a good quality bike being around $300, it's a one-time investment that can save you thousands in the long run. What's more, you're reducing your carbon footprint and getting a daily dose of exercise. And don't discount the simplest form of transportation, walking. It's free, eco-friendly, and a great way to stay active. If your daily commute is short, why not swap 4 wheels for 2 feet? Then, there's the option of carpooling. Sharing rides with co-workers, neighbors, or friends can cut your transportation costs in half or more. Plus, it's a great way to build community and reduce traffic congestion. Finally, ride-sharing services like Uber or Lyft. While they can be more expensive than other options, they're still cheaper than owning a car, especially if you only need a ride occasionally. Plus, you don't have to worry about parking or maintenance. Adding up the savings, you could potentially save upwards of $5,000 a year by choosing alternatives to owning a car. That's $5,000 you could put towards travel, home improvements, or even that dream business you've been thinking about. And it's not just about the money. Think about the time you could save not having to deal with traffic, repairs, or looking for parking. More time for the things you love. So next time you're thinking about buying a car, remember these alternatives. They're not only good for your wallet, but they're also good for our planet. Imagine what you could do with all that extra money and time. We'd love to hear from you. What do you think about these costs and alternatives? Are they realistic for your lifestyle? Now let's take a moment to ponder over the perspectives that you, our esteemed viewers, bring to this discussion. Everyone has unique experiences and insights, and sharing them can illuminate aspects of the topic that perhaps we haven't considered. Have you ever had a moment where you thought, wow, I'm spending a lot on this car? Or maybe you've been on the other side of the spectrum, where you found a cost-effective alternative that's been a game changer for your budget. These real-life experiences are invaluable. They provide such a rich, multi-dimensional perspective into this topic that goes beyond just numbers and figures. It's about the lived experiences, the lessons learned, the triumphs and the trials. And here's the thing, your insights could be the lighthouse for someone else navigating the stormy seas of financial planning. Your comments could inspire someone else to reconsider their choices, to look at things from a different angle, to explore new possibilities. So, whether you've been nodding along in agreement or shaking your head in disbelief, we want to know. Do you think these costs are excessive? Or do you believe they're justifiable? And what about the alternatives we discussed? Are they practical in your day-to-day life? We also understand that some of you may have different alternatives that work better for your lifestyle. That's the beauty of this platform. It allows us to learn from each other, to broaden our horizons, to challenge our preconceptions. So don't shy away from sharing your thoughts and experiences. Let's turn the comments section into a forum for open discussion and mutual learning. Let's make this a space where we can all grow together. Your voice has power. Your perspective matters. You have the ability to influence, to enlighten, and to inspire. Remember, your opinions matter and could help someone make a better decision. So, there you have it. The shocking truth about the cost of owning a car and some budget-friendly alternatives. We've taken a deep dive into the hidden and often overlooked expenses that come with owning a car. From the initial cost of purchasing the vehicle to the ongoing expenses like insurance, maintenance, and fuel. It all adds up, and it adds up quickly. But it's not all doom and gloom. We've also explored a plethora of alternatives to car ownership that can save you a significant chunk of change. Public transportation, car sharing, biking, and even walking are all viable options that come with their own sets of benefits. Not only can they save you money, but they also offer a chance to reduce your carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable world. Now, isn't that something worth considering? We've also had a chance to hear some of your views and experiences. Some of you have shared how ditching the car has allowed you to save for that dream vacation, or how biking to work has improved your health and well-being. These stories are a testament to the fact that stepping away from car ownership can indeed be a liberating and enriching experience. Remember, the goal here isn't to demonize car ownership. Cars can offer convenience and flexibility that other modes of transportation may not. The aim is to provoke thought, to challenge the status quo, and to present you with information that may inspire you to consider alternative ways of getting around. If you've enjoyed this video, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Perhaps you have a money-saving tip you'd like to share, or maybe you have a question about one of the alternatives we've discussed. Feel free to drop a comment below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more money-saving tips. Thanks for watching.